Hi there. In this video, I'll show you like five kind of bugs or abuses or general tips, and some of them are going to be significant, some of them going to be uh, not significant, but a lot of them people don't know. Okay, so first one is spread siphon. If you click spread siphon as a death prophet on enemy, you cannot click it again. It will say already hunted. But in case with anti-mage, if anti-mage presses counterspell and you press Spirit Siphon, let's say a lot of times because you want to click it as soon as possible, as soon as you get out of a stun or something, that doesn't happen. And I can just suck all four into the counterspell and pretty much kill myself. The second bug would be with the Life Stealer and Open Wounds. Uh, This first to say there are three sources that can be used with Arcanist Armor Tier 5 item, Chipped West, which is very funny, and a Blade Mail. So as I understand the bug works in a way that it returns damage. When it returns damage under the open wounds, you are immortal, literally unkillable. Um, from this specific enemy that is under the effect of the open wounds. So this is anti-mage, 3 moon shards, 3 rapiers, and I only have a chipped west, and I'm activating open wounds on anti-mage. I'm level 1 life stealer, so here we go. As long as it lasts, I'm unkillable. But to clarify, I'm unkillable only from this source of damage that is under the open wounds. So whoever is under open wounds will not be able to kill me, but other sources may. Then it works the same way with a Blade Mail. Either passive or active, doesn't matter. And with a neutral tier 5. But you have to activate it. It has to be activated. Because there's a, I think, 5-second duration for the reflection. So, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. The bug number 3 was shown to me by one of my viewers, and I sadly cannot find his comment to show his name in the video. But here's the bug itself. So you press Sinister Gaze, meanwhile having a shard, which is the Ice Spire, and the Scepter. You can click the Ice Spire globally, anywhere you want. And it does provide vision. So
I can't do that.
here's an example. Yeah. So like this is a global spell. It's sure this is kind of late game. When Lich has a scepter and a shard. But especially in the late game, that is even more efficient because every little bit of vision that you can receive on your opponents is very significant. Especially this can be casted in Rush Pit. So yeah. Uh, Number 4 tip. So this is not a bug. This is a tip. Uh, and the courier
Prepare for
brings
battle.
the most right item. So let me just purchase a lot of different random items. And look, the first item that I will have in my slot right here under the white hand is going to be the quarter stuff. So I think that this should be fixed, to be honest. I don't think that's right, but if you ever wonder why do I have like courier deliver items in incorrect positioning, this is why. So if you want specific item to be right in your main slot, then you should put it all the way like to the bottom, to the most bottom. And tip number 5 would be to pull only 2 of your lane creeps onto a small camp as a hard support, for example. There. So that is relatively hard, but once you understand the key idea, and how it's properly done, you will quite easily do that. So it's generally accepted that is not effective to pull a whole entire wave onto a small camp, because the small camp will lose only one unit and three units will go
Your
back to
bottom
lane
tower is under
and
attack.
push the lane, so that is not going to be effective for the hard carry. But if you pull only two creeps, the two
Your
creeps
bottom
always will
tower is
die,
under
and then
attack.
you will have two lane creeps to also tank some
Wonder?
damage. Meanwhile, removing two creeps from the lane, therefore the offlaner will have to pretty much choose to stay and fight for those two or go for these two and the small spot.
Your top
And
tower
like
is under
in
attack.
other words, they're just very effective, and that opens up some additional space to your hard carry. If you did enjoy the video and you watched it until the end, please consider subscribing. I will try to upload more like content more often.